My name is Josh Havamaki. I'm a postdoc at Yale University, and I'm going to be discussing a project I worked on during my PhD at the University of Michigan, looking at norovirus transmission among children. In addition to the team at Michigan, we had help from collaborators at the CDC and Emory University. So norovirus outbreaks typically exhibit rapid and explosive growth rates, and children are thought to be the primary drivers of transmission in the community. Despite this, the proportion of individuals that become infected in school and daycare venues is relatively low, so the attack rates in these venues are low. In this manuscript, we aim to explore the underlying causal mechanisms that might lead to these transmission dynamics. Specifically, we built a series of compartmental models exploring the effects of population immunity, individual exclusion, so people that are sick not going to school, and the effects of stochastic extinction of outbreaks in small populations due to randomness, and we looked at a combined model incorporating all of these features. We calibrated each model to the CDC's National Outbreak Reporting System data, or the NORS data, using a novel combination of methods, basically just comparing the distribution of model outbreak durations, attack rates, and student population sizes to that of the data. Overall, we found that the combined model with immunity, individual exclusion, and stochasticity fit the data best, whereas other models that looked at individual causal mechanisms were good at recreating specific components of the data. So for instance, individual exclusion lengthened outbreak durations, which led to a distribution of outbreak durations that were more consistent with the NORS data. Our model and analysis and the data all have limitations. So the NORS data is based on passive surveillance and self-reporting, which can lead to underreported or inconsistently reported data. The model has a number of assumptions. For instance, we assumed no waning immunity, but because we were only looking at individual outbreaks over short periods of time, we made this simplifying assumption. Finally, calibration of the model didn't take into account the complexity of the model. So the combined model actually had the most parameters and was most complex, but it fit the data best, or calibrated rather to the data best. So when you consider the trade-off between model complexity and model fit, it's important to consider the application of the model. Finally, in terms of public health implications, future work should consider how to leverage how interventions can leverage the proportion of individuals in the population that are immune, and also individual exclusion. Thank you.